number one, where, in your opinion, do you think the problem is on this team? Because we have pieces to be an above-average team. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
And then number two, barring that it's a season-ending injury, has Tyreek played his last game in Miami?
First of all, Marcos, go ahead. Where do you think the fundamental problem with this Dolphins team is? Not just this year, but with some of the problems we've had over the past couple of years.
Chris
the roster
Greer
to me is not horrible.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think sometimes though the problem is, various decisions that Chris Greer has made. Because even when he has, sometimes it's the decision that he makes that's horrible is the talent that he picks. Whiffing on a Cam Smith, a Noah Igbenogany. The jury's still out on Savinaya, the guard.
The jury's still kind of out on Austin Jackson, if you want to be honest.
Correct. And then when he does secure talent in the draft, he doesn't retain them. We have Christian Wilkins, who he let walk.
Yep.
I know Mika Fitzpatrick had an argument with Brian Flores. That
Javon
Holland. These are plenty of names that we've seen him draft. When he hits, he doesn't retain them. And when he doesn't hit, we spend 4 years trying to develop the guy before we decide, it's not going to work out. So I think it starts with Chris Greer.
Okay. And have we seen Tyreek Hill, in your opinion, in a Dolphins uniform for the last time?
The way Tyreek Hill has been talking, I think we potentially, depending on how bad this injury is, which, by the way, the reason why he was rushed to the hospital is, in the event that there was ligament damage of sorts, obviously that's something they need to deal with. Let's say it is a severe injury. Not only do I think it's the last time we see him in a Dolphins uniform, I think it's the last time we can see him in the uniform at all.
Ooh, okay. I'll be succinct.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be succinct real quick because Mike McDaniel will take up as much time as he possibly can. What I think the problem with this Dolphins team is mental fortitude. You saw it when tough, what's come in like Dan Campbell, when guys like Vic Fangio, when guys like Brian Flores come in and say, no more of this partying, no more of this softness. We're going to be mean. We're going to be nasty. We're going to eat raw meat. We're going to be tough. Every player you heard, oh no, Vic Fangio's a stick in the mud. Blah, 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 blah. Vic Fangio goes to the Philadelphia Eagles and look what he does. So I think it is mental fortitude. And to quote the Miami Heat, I think it's a little bit of the culture. And have we seen Mike McDaniel? We're definitely going to see Mike McDaniel play. Have we seen Tyreek Hill in a Dolphins uniform for the last time? No, I don't think so. There's just too much tied in with them. The contract, how would you even have to dump him? You would have to cut him. It's one of those things, I think. Hopefully it's not too serious. And hopefully when I say sooner than later, when I say far sooner, closer to the now than way, way in the future, we see Tyreek Hill back in a Dolphins uniform catching footballs.
Let's hope so. Always wish for everybody to be healthy too. Let's stay healthy, whether you're good or not. Tyreek, we wish you the best. I just think this team underperforms, and as much as I am a Dolphins fan, don't want to take anything away from tonight. Even if we do rip off a few wins, it's a hard thing to do if you're above average, but I think you got to rip that Band-Aid off. This might be an extreme example, but the Chiefs were pretty good with Alex Smith, and they made a change, and it worked out for them. I'm not saying we're going to hit on a guy like Mahomes, but you might have to pull the plug, even when you might not be one of the worst teams in the league. So let's see how that goes. I appreciate you guys' time as always, and have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good night. I understand fortune favors the bold. Sometimes those bold moves make things